And she's right here, coming on.
Did you say anything?
I just said I'm going to read a book with Jack the Great.
Doing this blind job.
Bonjour, and we're going to read what this is all about.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. And what is your favorite book? Sorry? Huh? Attack at the Clowns? What? Is it a secret?
Yeah.
Why do you have to make it secret?
Because I like to. Okay. Okay?
Okay.
What's red? Oh no. What's
Let me
red?
see. Because you're drinking up water, that's it.
Her name is red.
Mine lah.
Oh, you're round, purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
My ma. Attack of the Clones. So we're reading about Star Wars. 5-minute story. Attack of the Clones.
Stop talking with the guys.
Adventure in the arena. They won't be able to see us.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. Sorry. The guys, I don't know.
Alright.
Take this.
Okay.
Hey.
Adventure in the arena. Jedi Knight. Anakin's.
What did you? I will choose one story of Star Wars, and you choose one story of Star Wars. In the superhero, I choose one story, and the superhero also choose one story, and then go to sleep.
Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker had been in a lot of tricky situations. He'd race his blood brazier to freedom and flown a starfighter into battle to save his friends. But when he and Senator Padme Amidala were captured on the outer ring planet called Genesis, Anakin found himself in his trickiest situation yet, and he didn't know how to get out of it. Anakin and Padme had gone to Genesis to rescue Anakin's Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, but they were captured by the bounty hunter Jango Fett and the evil Count Dooku. Count Dooku was helping his fellow Sith Lord Darth Sidious. They wanted the galaxy to erupt into violence and chaos so they could step in and take control. Dooku sentenced Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan to fight the deadly monster in a giant arena. The three friends were handcuffed and chained to tall pillars while the Count Dooku, Jango Fett, and thousands of generations watched from high above. Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan exchanged word looks as three massive creatures took into the arena. The first red and gray horn roared at as it lumbered towards Anakin. I've got a bad feeling about this, Anakin muttered. Concentrate, Obi-Wan suggested, as a green insect-like athlete scuttled his way. Anakin tried to focus, but it was hard, as he noticed the sharp quills of the ferocious Nexus that was moving towards Fud me! But the young senator was perfectly capable of taking care of herself. Padme first used a pin to undo her handcuff, then she used her strength to climb on to the top of the pillar and bit back the Nexus with the heavy chain that had been attached to her wrist. Anakin outsmarted the rake. When the beast charged, Anakin jumped onto its back. The rake reared back, breaking the chain from the pillar and freeing Anakin. Now he could help his friends. Anakin steered the rake towards Padme's pillar so she could jump down onto the rake's back. Obi-Wan used his speed to avoid the athlete. He zigzagged as the creature's sharp pincers first pierced everything in sight, including the chain that bound Obi-Wan to his pillar. When the athlete knocked over the heavy stone column, Obi-Wan quickly rolled out of the way and ran as fast as he could. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Because this monster is
Like a scorpion.
using his claws.
It's also like a scorpion.
Yeah. He's trying to hit Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan is trying to skip and give this chain for him to beat it and bite on it. He want to bite Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan feed him this chain, so it was broken. Oh man. And then that's how he escaped from this chain. Anakin and Padme steered the rig over to Obi-Wan, and the Jedi Master jumped onto the rig's back, holding on tight to Padme and Anakin. Anakin tried to steer the creature to safely, but a group of deadly droids rolled into the arena. The three friends were trapped again. A flash of purple sparked.
Why only Master Windu has a purple lightsaber?
Because he's not captured then. All the three friends have been captured and chained.
Well, see that other lightsabers for one. Master Windu has only the purple lightsabers.
That's
Other is also blue and green. Why?
That's I don't know why. A flash of purple sparkled on the balcony as Jedi Master Mace Windu's lightsaber zapped to life. This part is over, the Jedi Master said, pointing the fierce blade at Count Dooku and Jango Fett. The hum of lightsabers filled the arena. Dozens of blue and green blades blazed with power. Anakin looked around in relief. Mace Windu and the Jedi Knights had come to save the day. You're impossibly outnumbered, Count Dooku said calmly. The Sith Lord was right. On the arena floor, hundreds of battle droids marched towards Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan. But Mace Windu knew the power of the Force. He and his fellow Jedi leapt down to join the three friends, and together they pushed back the army of droids. The arena was filled with streaks of blue and green light as the Jedi deflected blasts with their lightsabers. The Force was strong with them. When Jankovic saw what was happening, he fired up his jackpack and blew to the arena floor. But Mace Windu was ready for the bounty hunter. He charged angling lightsabers to deflect Jango's blast and stop Jango's attack once and for all with one powerful swing. But the battle droids soon closed in, and Anakin, Padme, Obi-Wan, Mace, and the rest of the Jedi drew together in a defensive circle. They raised their weapons, but Count Dooku called off the battle. You have fought gallantly, Count Dooku praised. Now surrender and your lives will be spared. The Jedi refused to surrender. Count Dooku gave the signal, and the droids raised their blasters. As the Jedi prepared for one final attack, Padme pointed to the sky and cried out, "Look!" Ships swept in from the clouds. Master Yoda had brought the clone army to rescue the Jedi. Anakin, Padme, Obi-Wan, and the rest of the Jedi quickly boarded the transports and flew to safety,
Who's this?
escaping the
Who's
rain.
this?
Yes,
Jedi.
Jedi. Anakin, Padme, and
This
Obi-Wan.
one's not the Jedi.
Master Yoda.
Yeah, Master Yoda.
Escaping the arena had been one of the trickiest things Anakin had ever done. He knew he still needed to find a way to stop Count Dooku, but he also knew something very important. No matter what the future had in store, Anakin and his friends would face it together. The end.
What's the... Which one to take?
This one, the
No,
blue.
you don't need to say choose this one. No, choose other.
I want this one because
Okay.
it's kind of continuation of this story.
It's a con.
Revenge of the Sith, the duel for peace. Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi peered down from the shadows. It had been a long time since he'd last seen Count Dooku's second in command, General
You can't say that
Grievous.
word. You only can go.
But he would recognize the cyborg's mechanical craft and aura. Obi-Wan was on this. You know what is cyborg?
No.
He's like
This
a
one?
robot. Yeah,
No.
he's like a
This
robot.
one?
A robot. This is cyborg.
Yeah.
Cyborg.
Auntie Jack, for what these two are same thing, it can't be different. It can't be different.
Of course, they are just like it's a robot. Someone made them of course differently. Just like you, if you're going to make a robot, you won't copy the other robots, right? You're gonna um, make your own style of robot that you
Yeah.
like. Obi-Wan was on the small planet of Utapo.
Auntie Jack, for what these two are the same thing, but this one
somewhere else. Maybe just like who is the droids, R2D2 and 3CPO. They're both droids, but they're looked differently. Yeah. Obi-Wan's apprentice Anakin Skywalker had finally defeated Count Dooku, but Grievous still stood in the way of peace. It was Obi-Wan's job.
Grievous.
Huh?
Grievous.
Grievous,
Who's
yeah.
it? Who's it?
I don't know. It was Obi-Wan's job to put an end to the evil cyborg once and for all. I don't know who is Grievous.
This one, this guy?
Maybe.
It is?
Yes, maybe.
No, because he's standing up, he's still standing up, so this is called Grievous, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Obi-Wan used the element of surprise to his advantage. Leaping down from above, the Jedi landed right in front of Gerald and a number of his droid soldiers. "Hello there," Obi-Wan said with a smile. Attack droids run toward the Jedi Master. Electro stops, blazing. But Obi-Wan used the Force, and with a mighty crash, a huge piece of machinery fell from the ceiling right onto the droids. "Back away!" General Grievous ordered his troops. "General Grievous, I will deal with this Jedi slime myself." "Your move," Obi-Wan said. General Grievous shrugged off his cloak, extended his four menacing arms, and ignited the lightsaber in each mechanical hand. "Oh, this one is General Grievous." The evil cyborg had taken the powerful weapons from the Jedi he had defeated in the past. Obi-Wan would not allow Grievous to do the same with his lightsaber. "Wow! You fool! I have been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku," the cyborg scoffed.
Okay, let me just put this. I want,
"Oh, General Grievous is a cyborg."
I want this lightsaber, and how about you?
I want the blue one
Yeah.
from Obi-Wan.
I want this lightsaber.
It's quite long.
What? Quite long one.
Yes, like this one.
I want this not long. This also 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 long. I want this lightsaber, but this lightsaber is the same thing. It's not really this lightsaber. It's just the same color and the same look, but General Grievous didn't take it.
Yes, of course. "You fool! I have been training your Jedi arts by Count Dooku," the cyborg scoffed. General Grievous spun his lightsabers, burning the floor beneath him. He strode closer and closer to Obi-Wan, his weapons a blur of light. Grievous may have been trained by Count Dooku, but Obi-Wan had studied under Master Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn. Their teachings had taught him patience and how to trust the Force, but they had also trained him how to use a lightsaber. The Jedi Master raised his blade, slashing it against two of the generals. The cyborg battled back, but Obi-Wan's lightsaber was always there. It wasn't long before Obi-Wan had destroyed all but two of his Grievous lightsabers. Sadly, the Republic's clone army arrived to help. They were there to take down Grievous droid soldiers. "Army or not, you must realize you are dumb," the generals told Obi-Wan. "Oh, I don't think so," said Obi-Wan. With a mighty force push, Obi-Wan threw General Grievous back. Cyborg hit the ground hard, but not hard enough. He saw his chance to flee. Got escape. Grievous raced to his large wheel bike and steered it away from the battle. He ran away. Obi-Wan couldn't let General Grievous escape. He whistled for his own ride. A lizard named Booga, the Jedi Master, chased after the general, but Grievous had zoomed ahead. This is his. Then Boga lost her footing and Obi-Wan's lightsaber flew out of his hand. If Obi-Wan stopped to retrieve it, he'd lose his chance to catch General Grievous, but the thought of facing the cyborg with a lightsaber was certainly unsettling. However, Obi-Wan knew he could trust the Force, leaving his lightsaber behind. The Jedi raced on to catch up with Grievous. "Oh no, we're gonna Fight without his lightsaber. Obi-Wan General Grievous entered Utapo's inner tunnel. Obi-Wan had just caught up to the generals when the Separatist leader raised an electrostaff. Obi-Wan leapt over to the cyborg's vehicle narrowly, avoiding Grievous' strike. At the bike of the wheel, bikes careen around tight corners and past deep canyons. The two opponents battled for the upper hand.
Upper hand?
Yes. Suddenly, the wheel bike spun out of control and flew off the side of a large platform, almost taking Obi-Wan's and Jar Grievous with it. But they both leapt off just in time. Obi-Wan fell hard. He rolled over, holding the leg to stop as Grievous raised a blaster. The Jedi Master blocked the blast and knocked the weapon out of Grievous' hands, but a mighty push from the Separatist leader sent the stuff flying from Obi-Wan's grip. Down to hand combat, Grievous knocked Obi-Wan back. The Jedi flew off the platform. He reached out and grabbing the edge just in time. Gerald Grievous laughed. His victory was nearly complete. But Gerald Grievous had forgotten about the blaster. Obi-Wan reached for it using the Force and blasted Gerald just in time. Grievous had finally been defeated. Oh, Obi-Wan pulled himself up from the edge and threw the blaster away. So uncivilized, the
Why
master
they
said.
give it that to the army clones?
No,
Why?
of course you're not going to give it back to your enemy. They might use it to fight with you.
I think give it the soldiers,
No.
his soldiers.
No.
I said uh, he. I guess I said. I said why you won't give it back to these guys.
Mhm.
Why they won't give it back to these
Of
guys?
course. So they won't be able to have something to use.
Why? They're good guys.
Because it doesn't know how to use it. That's not their weapon. Of course, this good guy doesn't know how to use that weapon. This enemy's weapon. They're supposed to drop this actually. But Gerald Grievous had forgotten about the blaster. Obi-Wan reached for it using the Force and blasted Gerald just in time. Grievous had finally been defeated. Obi-Wan pulled himself up from the edge and threw the blaster away. So uncivilized, the Jedi Master said. With Grievous gone, the war could finally end. Obi-Wan smiled. Now he just needed to find his lightsaber. The end. Alright, it's time for us to go to sleep.
No, you said.
I choose one already, the story.
You said you okay. I choose one of this, and then you choose one of this.
Ah,
Ah.
one more story lah, okay?
Then I'll choose it.
Okay. Yes, hello guys. We're reading with Declan the Great. This is his prize for being good boy because he's done with his homework. He did a lot. Enough for me to be reading stories with him. Okay, Hawkeye, a tale of two Hawkeyes. Clint Barton, the other Hawkeye, joins her holding two bull cups. We're training today, he reminds her. You ready to learn? You sure you have anything left to teach me? She teases. Oh, I still have a couple of tricks up to my sleeve, he says. He hands her a cup. When she takes it, it pops open and a giant Dr. Dumb puppet pops out. Action! Oh! Kid springs into action, defeating it with a swift slap. She hits her prices, which Clint knows. Have to keep you on your toes, Hawkeye, he says, grinding part of your training. Kate certainly won't let Clint get away with pranking her if she has to be ready for anything, so does he. Ha ha ha. He's also planning something. It doesn't take Kate long to exact her revenge. They met at a gym later and Clint learns the hard way that Kate doesn't need superpowers to stay a step ahead of the old Hawkeye. When Clint goes to lift his barbell, it won't budge. He tries again and again without success. He tries so hard he trips. And from his spot on the
What's
ground,
success?
didn't wasn't able to flip this up, his barbell, because he didn't know it was stuck in there. It was glued. And again, without success, he tries to so hard he trips. And from his spot on the ground, he says that the weights are glued to the floor. Sorry, Clint. Look, he was laughing. She was laughing. She says, "What you said was saying, staying on your toes really stuck me." Yes, he's very tired. Clint strikes back promptly as soon as they move on to target practice. Clint takes the liberty of briefing Kate's arrows. As she's firing at targets, knocking arrows at top speed, she reaches back and pulls out a rubber snake. She shark dropping it. The frown stand-up continues as Kate and Clint bound across rooftops. Clint discovers that Kate's helping hand is buzzing with ulterior motives. Back at Hawkeye headquarters, Kate prepares for a briefing on Ames' latest villain hijinks. Soon as she is settled into her seat on the ground, on the couch, sofa, couch. Through the fledgling forest of whoopee cushions fills the room, the part of war glimpses on drugs. How do you say it? Couch or coach? Couch.
What is this?
When they set the front aside, though, Kate and Clint train hard. They take their jobs as heroes seriously and work to make each other better. Being a hero isn't just about fighting bad guys, though. The most important part of being a hero is being there for the community when it needs you. Even if someone in your community accidentally mistakes a raccoon for her cat stuck in a tree. Did you do this? Glenn asked her after his return to the ground. Because this is the next level rank, Hawkeye. Wish I could take credit, Hawkeye, but this one's just regular old Clinton Barton bad luck. Kate and Clint keep a close eye on each other as they solve crimes and help their neighbors during their evening patrol. They're on high alert, both ready for the next prank. In her hyper-vigilance, Kate spots something to Clint's right. A figure lurking in the alley. Clint reaches the Avengers. Aim was spotted in that area last week. Captain Marvel says, follow him.
Follow me.
Yeah. Look, Kate and Clint face off with Ames. Kate holding her own in his big showdown. As the rest of the Avengers arrive, she's worked hard and she's ready. Together, the Avengers defeat AIM. Well done, Hawkeye, Clint says. Thanks, Hawkeye. Kate grinds. Kate Bishop has...
Looks like a girl. So like a puppet.
Yeah, of course he's not. He's a boy.
Why he's so big thing?
Because it's a muscle. It's a muscle. Kate Bishop has put into work to be at the top of her game. She trains hard, sharpens the skills, and is learning how to be part of a team. She also puts out like Clint, which is no easy task. Kate's ready for anything, including
What is this?
proving that she's the best Hawkeye.
What is the yellow and this red?
Because
The which one is stronger?
of course, they're stronger in different ways.
The which one is stronger? The red or the
Depends.
The orange?
I don't know.
The red.
They both are very strong
Choose one.
because they both have different.
Oh, I think this won't be strong. How are you?
I think him.
Why?
This is a boy. Mhm. Okay, let's go to sleep now. Go. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's time for us to take a nap. Bye. Hi, Kiki Lau.